All right, come on, mate. Let's go. Time's ticking. All right, let's go.
We're coming in.
weareluna.co is a great place for you and your business to start off with phenomenal accounting and legal services. So if you're a startup or a scale-up looking for legal and finance support, or alternatively looking to raise capital, weareluna.co is where you need to be starting off. These guys have been doing it for as long as the dinosaurs have roamed Earth. And if you mention this vlog, they'll give you $200 credit towards your first kickoff.
We are here live, Creative Cubes Balaclava opening up late next month. Toby's got his basketball court, his pickleball court, but today we're talking tech. Welcome, Toby.
Thanks, mate.
Last month we finished off with cut through saying that there was $1 billion deployed across 100 deals in the quarter.
Yeah,
and it was the strongest start from 2021.
Yep.
But since then, market conditions have still been uncertain. You know,
Until this weekend, actually.
Why? What happened this weekend?
It started ripping.
What started ripping?
The markets.
The markets.
Yeah.
This is why the market uncertainty.
Yeah, but it's just started ripping. China deal with the US on Sunday. Monday we had like a massive gain. I'm talking Tesla, Nvidia, Palantir, Apple.
You've been watching it daily.
Every day.
So there's still a bit of uncertainty with the tariff trade war, interest rates, the market volatility. Good weekend for Toby on his stock market portfolio, which is great. This lack of predictability is telling founders that they need to really figure out what their cash strategy is.
Absolutely.
They may need to last longer. They may need to achieve more with the money that they have. What we found last week, Carta, which is the cap table management platform, came out with some new data about how long it's taking between seed and Series A to raise.
Talk to me.
And from Series A to Series B. So back in the day, a couple of years ago, people would say to founders, you know, you need to raise enough money for 12 to 18 months. Now that is extended to 2.2 and 2.5 years. So they need to be really cash conscious, maybe raise a little bit more to be able to extend the runway.
Big raise. Get you through.
That's right. Yeah. We are zooming in, seeing as though we're here in the heart of Balaclava, we are zooming in on Victorian startups for this next section.
Some good boys playing some awesome games at the moment. See what I did there?
I have no idea what you did there. I'm going to kick off with LaunchVic. So LaunchVic released their latest startup growth report. 3,500 startups in Victoria, 63,900 jobs, $841 million invested from VC. Top sectors, enterprise, software, health tech, and fintech. So
it's a massive flex.
I think these reports, you know, there are some good data points in these reports to be able to show the momentum in the ecosystem.
Yeah.
One of the companies that are contributing to this report is a digital business card business called Blinq. Ever heard of them?
I know all about it.
So they just secured $25 million.
Not only that, on a $200 million valuation.
And 2.5 million users. They are some big numbers.
Do you know how that got started?
I don't. Why don't you tell us?
So I ran a pod of vlogs, sorry. I'm getting confused these days. I was on a pod on Friday that went live. Monday morning, Jared Webb, former Uber employee. Uber resided at Creative Cubes
Uber
Richmond.
was one of the tenants, of course.
The OGs. And I said on the vlog on Friday that I was allergic to paper. I said I'm paper phobic. I'm not sure if that's a politically correct term.
Yeah.
But I don't like paper. I like things digital. I like things click. And so this kid at the time, Jared Webb, founder, CEO, came to me and said, hey man, I watched your vlog and I made this for you. And it was Blinq.
Amazing.
A few weeks later, I went to the US. I blinked with a couple of people. Today, fast forward, I think they have over 3 million users.
Yeah, 2.5 million, yeah,
2.5
close
million.
enough.
And she was the one that got away.
Amazing, amazing. So there's a story in there for you guys. So
sadly, she got away. He came to me and said, put 50K in. I was like, man, I put all my money into Cubes.
There you go. And here we are on the rooftop. So Blackbird Square Peg investors, that round was led by Touring Capital. KG Group, one of Australia's top marketplace sellers, been around for 18 years. They decided that they could do the tech platform to sell on marketplaces better than anybody else. They've launched ChannelWhiz here in Melbourne, Victoria as well, for brands and retailers to sell product on marketplaces like Kogan, eBay, Amazon, and all the rest of them, but not Catch, because Catch is officially closed.
That's amazing.
There you go. Going over the Westgate Bridge to Altona.
No. We can't. No. Gabby and Hezi do not Lee Caulfield.
Okay, well, here they're going over to Altona. Advisors Gabby and Kezi Leibovich, who are the co-founders of Catch, together with chair of this business, Shiperoo, which is in the fulfillment space, is Paul Greenberg is the chair. They, Australia Post, have taken a 25% stake in their business.
I'm thrilled but offended, Gabby.
We're going to go around the globe, a quick wrap up around the globe. So design software business Figma have filed paperwork to go IPO.
Great.
DoorDash has bought UK rival Deliveroo in a $3.8 billion deal, and SevenRooms, which is software for the industry, $1.2 billion.
Didn't Deliveroo go belly up?
In Australia, they left in Australia, yep. Adam Newman, the previous founder, we've spoken about him on the vlog a few times. He's got a prop tech startup called Flow, raised $100 million.
Another muzzle
His
top.
Val, another $2.5 billion, another multi-billion-dollar business. Skype, gone after 23 years.
We covered that, I think, maybe 2 vlogs ago.
It's done now.
Yeah,
it's officially gone.
Yep.
And Apple lost an antitrust court case after 4 years with Epic Games. That is big news.
That's epic.
That is epic. So now what that means is that people who have apps and they want people to buy the apps or in-purchase apps, they can go to a website rather than buy it through the Apple Store.
Yep.
That means that Apple will not take their 30% cut. Within 24 hours, Spotify had released a new app straight into the App Store. And I think this is going to hurt Apple, but help app developers.
I think so too. Well, I think you got to look at the 2 parts. Apple's a massive distributor of apps, so in order to get your face on the screen, get your app on the screen of people's faces, the App Store is an absolute distribution behemoth. That said, with X, I actually subscribe directly off X on the website.
You're a premium subscriber of X?
Absolutely.
You are an influencer.
I got to support Elon.
Okay, there we go. We're going to just drop Canva's name in here.
That was the first Elon drop.
That was the first Elon drop. So we're going to drop Canva in here as well. So Canva have passed $3 billion in revenue and is now the world's top female-led startup.
Beautiful.
We're going to finish with some breaking news.
Yep.
So Gilmore Space Tech, which is an Australian founded tech company up in Queensland, have got regulatory approval to launch a rocket into space, and that is happening tomorrow. So likely yesterday by the time we read this. So by the time you watch this, there will either be huge success, which we're hoping for, or there'll be, huge learnings.
So you know what they say, Gav? When you're offered a seat on the rocket ship, don't ask what seat. You just get on.
That's right, exactly.
Call me, guys. I'm ready to go.
All right, see you later.
All right, guys.